truth, and life. Here is the Brother Leon Show. You better recognize.
What's going on, listeners? This is your boy, Brother Leon. Let me give you this. I'm serious. Let me give you this right now.
When America comes together, we've made tremendous progress, but powerful forces want to pull us apart. 100 years ago, kids in classrooms were taught the color of their skin was their most important characteristic. And if they looked a certain way, they were inferior. Today, kids are being taught that the color of their skin defines them again. And if they look a certain way, they're an oppressor. From colleges to corporations to our culture, people are making money and gaining power by pretending we haven't made any progress at all, by doubling down on the divisions we've worked so hard to heal. You know this stuff is wrong. Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country. It's backwards to fight discrimination with different types of discrimination. And it's wrong to try to use our painful past to dishonestly shut down debates in the present.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm serious. Did you just hear what he said? Did you just hear what he said? You know what? Let's go in here. This is the reason why I tell you about black privilege. Because the one thing about black privilege is that when it is weaponized, it will attack the black community with impunity, just like these rogue police. And no, I'm going to say this. Black privilege at times is not the cop with his knee on the neck. Black privilege at times is not being shot in the back 7 times. Black privilege is not a no-knock warrant and finding a dead woman. The one thing that I will say about black privilege that is weaponized, it is not those things that I just mentioned, but it is things like this. What we just heard with Tim Scott. And so the only thing that I have to say to Tim Scott, the only thing that I have to say with Daniel Cameron, the only thing that I have to say with Herschel Walker, the only thing that I have to say with Burgess Owens, the only thing that I have to say at times with Candace Owens is that, yo, you just lost one. You just lost a whole group of people. Because the sad part is that you have the ability to uplift, but you rather tear down and you rather not recognize. And this is what I mean about weaponization of black privilege, because the weaponization of black privilege is just as deadly and even more deadlier than white privilege. Because the one thing about that weaponized black privilege is that it was given accessibility. A black person was given access. A black person was given a platform. And so what happened was they took the message of the white oppressor and now they use that message to promote the lie, the agenda, and then try to tell you that your history doesn't matter, that your history doesn't exist, and then have the audacity to say that you, the victim, are the one that's doing the oppressing. Here it is. You are the victim, and now the villain is being called the victim. And now everything that's happening is your fault. So, sundown towns was the blacks' fault. Redlining was black people's fault. And the sad part about this is that you won't even recognize current events like January 6th. Black people never did that. That was white Trump supporters. And that's the God knows truth. You can say Antifa all day long, But it wasn't no Antifa. It wasn't Black Lives Matter. Trust and believe. If it was, y'all would have been took them down. We know this. But the one thing about black privilege that is weaponized, it is just as deadly and even more deadlier because it's coming from a black person with melanin. But the crazy thing about it is that, don't get it twisted. He may look black, but that soul is straight up white supremacist all the way. Because at the end of the day, man, how you gonna sit up here and say, or even try to reference present day history to totally erase the history that we still need to repair? How? I'm gonna tell you, Tim Scott, I pray to God, man, that your Republican friends remember you. I'm serious. I'm gonna say like Thanos. I hope they remember you. I hope they remember you, the sacrifice that you made. Because the one thing that I see, they did not remember Herman Cain. They did not even make any type of acknowledgments when he died and he was at a Trump rally. So how is it that a black man has the audacity to say out of his mouth that America is not a racist country? So I guess we just going to forget about everything that they did to President Obama, saying that he wasn't American, the whole birther thing, talking about his wife. I guess we going to forget all of that. I guess we going to forget Philando Castile. I guess we going to forget Breonna Taylor. I guess we going to forget George Floyd. I guess we are going to forget everybody that has died by the hands of this systematic, oppressive government that protects the police with qualified immunity. I guess we're going to forget all of that. I guess we're going to forget all the blood that's in the street, but we want to focus on, they burning down cities. They burning down cities because we can't have a day in court and we can't even make it to the station. But yet when I see Kyle Rittenhouse make it to the station, I see Dylan Roof make it to the station, I see Ahmaud Arbery's killers make it to the station, I see the cops that shot Breonna Taylor still out here today. And you want to say America is not a racist country? What was Martin Luther King fighting for? Please answer me that. Why did they kill Medgar Evers? Answer me that one. So I guess, 2008, the election of Barack Obama is supposed to just erase every daggone thing. Man, we have far to go. And one thing that I want you guys to understand is that this is a plan and a scheme and device of the devil. Because at the end of the day, he looks like you, but he doesn't talk like you. He does not represent you. But yet he wants you to vote for him and his Republican Party agenda. And this is why I say we have to stand in the middle. Because at the end of the day, it's about agenda. You know what the Republican agenda is. The one thing that we have to do with the Democratic side and the Democrats, is make sure that they hold true to what they said that they was going to do. Because trust and believe, both parties lie. Democrat and Republican. They ain't going to deliver on nothing. And they're going to use you as a prop. So, you just lost one, but you see it for what it really is. You see it for what it is. I ain't gonna lie, man. Some days I just be like, I just can't. I can't believe he actually said that. But then again, I can believe it. Because at this day and age, I don't put nothing past people. And that's the God knows truth. I don't put nothing past them. Because people will do what you think that they ain't going to do. They will. And that's the end of it. And that's the truth. about certain issues. So I'm like, yo, don't be surprised. I don't put nothing past nobody. I know people say, oh man, you shouldn't think the worst. Nah, I just know that some people are capable of doing the worst and being the worst. So it's not the fact of I'm being pessimistic. I'm just being a realist. And that's the God knows truth. My prayer is that God will give me a calm and modest life. But at the end of the day, people are people, and people can be at their worst. And people will grin in your face and stab you with a silver dagger in your heart. And then say it was your fault. Shouldn't have fell on the knife. Oh my God. So that's what I'm saying today. Weaponized black privilege at its finest. Tim Scott.
Walk in the truth that makes you free every day. Follow Brother Leon on all social media outlets.